All right, so YSM, he did an interview with I don't know who the interview was. It was somebody in Oxnard at the Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. I don't know who he got the interview from or who he purchased it from. But basically it was Robert Garcia reacting to Jaron Ennis' interview with Jamil, saying that he was moving up, and he said basically in that interview, from what I caught, is that he tried to fight Vergil straight out the gate. Vergil said he was dealing with an injury, he wasn't going to be ready. Now, according to Robert Garcia, he said he heard from reliable sources that Vergil was willing to fight him in September, but Boo said he needed 2 tune-up fights at 154 pounds before getting ready for Vergil. Now, Boo said that he heard Vergil had some hand issue or had an injury, he wasn't going to be available. So, is it that somebody is giving bad information? Because Robert assured us in that video that Vergil was going to be good to go by September with the hand injury. Maybe Eddie Hearn telling Boots one thing, but what's really happening? Maybe they're telling Robert one thing, and this is what's really happening. And at the end of the day, dog, it is what it is. You know, if Boots knew you 2 fights to get acclimated at the weight, like Robert said, he's a bad mother effer, and that he don't blame him. Go get acclimated at the weight. So basically, what you're saying is you ain't gonna see Boots in there with a dog if this is true for about a year, and so be it. I mean, I don't, he's still young. We'll be 28 pretty soon, 27, 28. So be it. Take your time. Because if you slip up and do it the wrong way, then you already know what it's gonna be. People gonna be talking shit. So I just think it's part of the build up. I find it funny that Mazaliev coming back September 13th. So hopefully it's Vergil and Mazaliev. I doubt it, um, but yeah, I mean, shit. Whoever he gonna fight, maybe it's a plan for Vergil to go get a belt and the Boots to go get a belt, and that's what they gonna do. But this back and forth shit, we over it, dog. Like at the end of the day, y'all gonna fight, y'all gonna not gonna fight. One side saying one guy was injured, I was with the other guy saying they said you need 2 fights at the weight. This is a saga that we don't need to go down with. This fight ain't Spence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Canelo Triple G. It's a good fight, 2 offensive fighters. I think it's exactly what Turkey Al-Sheikh wants. You're going to get 2 fighters that come forward, throw a lot of punches, throw with heat. Really, to a certain extent, there's still questions to be asked about both fighters. Vergil Ortiz doesn't have a championship pedigree. Jaron Ennis, people, want to see him versus another top prospect or top fighter in Vergil Ortiz. They want to know about his chin. I believe Vergil has answered questions about his chin by fighting Boca Chuck, fighting Dreamov. You know what I'm saying? So people want to see, Boots can take that punch from Vergil Ortiz. At one point, people was like, even the Vergil Ortiz Mexican fans was thinking that Boots was too much, and they seen Boots versus Turkachan, which, Vergil don't even have that skill set. And now they're saying, Vergil can get him now, and, it's a fight to be talked about. So it is a good fight. It's one of those fights that he don't have to worry about Tom and Jerry. Boots ain't going nowhere. Vergil ain't going nowhere. So yeah, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. It's a really, really good fight. So, um, but honestly, uh, you know, honestly, we don't need this back and forth. Either y'all gonna fight or y'all not gonna fight. Simple as that. Either y'all gonna fight or y'all not gonna fight. So that's the $1,000,000 question. Either y'all gonna fight or y'all not gonna fight. All this, I get it. Y'all want to build it up and do something special, and we all understand that more than most. But we tired of that shit in boxing. Deliver or shut up. That's all they doing. They doing this beef and this thing that they doing, but neither one of them is trying to get in there and mix it up right now. We gonna build this fight. We gonna get a belt. We gonna do this, do that, and the third. And boxing will continue. It will never learn from its mistakes. Boxing will never learn from its mistakes. Before you know it, Vergil gonna lose or outgrow the weight class. Before you know it, Boots gonna lose or outgrow the weight class. you know what I'm saying, or something like that, and the fight not gonna have the pizzazz. Everybody want to play keeps. Everybody want to, be nice. Everybody, kind of want to pad their pockets and then cash out. But think about it. Sometimes when they look at it as cashing out. I get the Tank, I cash out. I get the Joshua, I cash out. You know what I'm saying? I get the Canelo, I cash out. What about cashing in? What if you win? Mayweather cashed in versus Oscar De La Hoya. That was the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Sugar Ray Leonard, he cashed in the Olympics. Cashed in, when he fought Rafael Benitez. People still had questions. Duran fight, he went to another stratosphere. Lost, came back, won. Tommy Hearn, he cashed in. He didn't look at it as cashing out. Mike Tyson, they ain't look at it as cashing. I'm cashing in every time. Cash in, win, lose, or draw. Cash in, cash in. Everybody look at that as a means to an end. Okay, this is my retirement fight. Like, it's just the beginning, brothers. Fight now. Cash, you can fight 2 or 3 times out. Cash in. Everybody looking at, well, if I make this fight now, I can cash out. Cash in. I look at it as cashing in. And these brothers should have the mentality. These brothers should have the mentality to cash in, right? They should have the mentality to cash in. They doing all this sharing interviews and sharing, man, all this shit is orchestrated to build this fight into something that never be. Let me let y'all motherfuckers know, Team Ennis and Team Ortiz. Let me let you know what it is. Nobody paying for your fights no more. The more y'all marinate, the more y'all build this fake beef in the media, the less people care about the fight. Make these fights. Look at it as cashing in. If you have a great performance, the fans gonna want to see you back again. Win, lose, or draw. Y'all sitting here, y'all using the Pacquiao and Mayweather blueprint, right, to build y'all fights, but y'all losing, and people losing interest. And then y'all give us these stale ass fights. You didn't lost or you didn't took damage, and it's like, oh, see, we give the fans the fights they want to see, and they don't pay for them or support. Of course, the fuck not. Fuck, want to wait 10 years for something, 5 years for a fight. Who want to sit here and wait that long for a fight? Nobody want to sit there and wait that long for a particular fight. And I'm just keeping it a being. Give me a minute. Nobody want to wait that long for a fight. So y'all doing all this building up shit, man. Y'all, Vergil don't sell, Boots don't sell. Oh, they told me. I already know what they doing. They trying to build a fight. Oh, we'll never fight Boots after this. And he lost his opportunity and he should have fought us then. You just looking at these ninjas, man. You just like, bro, like, you looking like lost the opportunity. Like, y'all ain't ever won a belt. Boxing all smoke and mirrors, bro. They just want to just build. But honestly, I don't believe neither one. I believe they made an agreement behind the scenes. They're gonna fight down the line. It's gonna be some big ass Mexican versus black fight, and ain't nobody gonna care. Make that shit happen now. At least we'll have an immediate plan. Y'all, somebody get a belt. Y'all both get belts, and make it happen. But in the grand scheme of things, if y'all fight or don't fight, don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Boots ain't no big name and Vergil ain't no big name. Like, what have they sold out? What have they done commercially? Nothing. Nothing. If they didn't exist, the sport of boxing would not be hurt or nor be helped. Just being real. Like, everybody carrying themselves like around boxing like y'all somebody. Y'all nobody. Nobody is a star in this game, bro. Nobody is a a crossover hip hop star in this game. Y'all not A-listers, B-listers, y'all C-listers. Just keeping it real. So if y'all want to be A-listers, y'all gotta bang like A-listers. Y'all gotta out hustle the NFL, out hustle the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Out hustle them. Y'all should be fighting on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Y'all should be bringing the best content, the best product, the best look into these guys' lives. That's how people sympathize with y'all. Never worked like a call center or customer service. Y'all never had that type of training. The first thing they tell you, if a customer came in with an issue of anger, you sympathize with them. You know what? I broke my tablet. My son threw the tablet, broke it. I'm here to see what's going on. Oh man, I know how that is. You know, little Rafiki throw my tablet all the time. So look here, man. Make sure you get this case after we fix this. This case is a shatterproof case. It's gonna be good. And that's how you made a sale. You got commission. You sympathize with them. You knew where he was coming from. That's how you do it. Boxing don't sympathize with people, bro. At all. You gotta sympathize with them. Oh, you know, I come from a crack house, or I come from a good family, but I love the fights. I love, like, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to do that, bro. But you know, it is what it is, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live with our video. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Instagram, Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Join the Patreon, Free Game 89 channel, Detroit channel. All that's in the link tree. Peace.